I'd like to start this off by asking you all a question. Have you ever wondered how billions of dollars, often hidden in shadows, can tip the scales of our democracy without public notice? Today, I want to reveal to you how a single Supreme Court decision and the rise of dark money political action committees, along with the influence of foreign lobbying groups, has compromised the integrity of our democratic process. Our elections and public policies are being shaped by powerful financial interests that far outweigh the voice of the everyday citizen. I care about this because I believe that everyone who lives in this country is affected by this. Our government should be aligned with the will of the people, not whoever has the most cash to spend. My goal is to demonstrate that our government no longer reflects the will of the people, and that overturning Citizens United and curbing the influence of these groups are necessary steps toward a transparent and accountable democracy. I'll explain the damaging impact of the Citizens United case, show how dark money groups have corrupted our electoral process, and highlight how foreign lobbying groups such as AIPAC sow U.S. policy for their own interests. In 2010, the Supreme Court handed down the Citizens United versus Federal Election Committee decision, a ruling that granted corporations and unions broad rights to independent political spending. Essentially, the court ruled that limiting the spending of these organizations would violate the First Amendment because this would amount to a restraint on their free speech. This caused the removal of critical safeguards against the influence of money in our politics. By dismantling previous restrictions, the ruling opened the floodgates for dark money, or undisclosed funds, into political campaigns. Without meaningful limits, wealthier entities have skewed political influence in their favor, sidelining the public's voice. Furthermore, the long-term effect of this is a loss of transparency and accountability in our elections, as millions of dollars now flow unchecked into political messaging and candidate support. As we can see, the Citizens United case laid the groundwork for a system where massive, opaque financial contributions dominate our political landscape. This leads us to the rise and influence of dark money political action committees. PACs, or political action committees, are organizations that raise and spend money to support candidates. But dark money PACs often operate through nonprofit groups and as such are not required to disclose their donors. Investigative journalist Anna Massaglia, writing for the Center for Responsive Politics, notes that dark money groups have spent billions influencing federal elections since 2010. These PACs amplify the voices of the wealthy, allowing them to flood politics with money. The Federal Election Committee's own data confirms that campaign spending by dark money groups has exploded since Citizens United, leading to policy outcomes shaped by financial power rather than democratic consensus. As a result, politics often favor the interests of wealthy rather than addressing the needs of the broader public. Beyond domestic dark money, another layer of distortion comes from foreign-linked lobbying organizations. These groups not only add to the problem, but also undermine our national sovereignty by steering policy to benefit foreign interests. Some lobbying organizations, while technically considered domestic, represent foreign interests. A notable example is AIPAC, or the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. According to the Center for Responsive Politics, AIPAC and its affiliated groups have contributed millions to both Republican and Democratic candidates, ensuring favorable U.S. policy towards Israel regardless of which party is in power. For years, AIPAC has donated to candidates from both sides, illustrating how foreign-linked lobbying can exert bipartisan influence. While lobbying is legal, concerns arise when lobbying becomes bipartisan and immune to public accountability. This strategy of supporting both parties is designed to secure unwavering support for specific foreign policy objectives. Objectives that often do not align with the best interests of Americans. In addition to AIPAC, other foreign-linked groups have similarly exploited the dark money loopholes established by the Citizens United case. Further distorting U.S. policy, their influence means that our elected representatives may be more responsive to the demands of overseas interests than to the needs of the American people. When we consider the combined impact of the judicial decision, dark money contributions, and foreign-linked lobbying, the picture becomes clear. Our democracy is at a tipping point. The unchecked influence of money in our politics not only undermines the public trust, but also dilutes the power of every individual voter. In summary, to restore the integrity of our democracy, we must overturn the Citizens United case and enact reforms to limit the influence of dark money political action committees. By doing so, we can ensure our government truly reflects the will of the people and is not owned by hidden financial giants. Imagine a future where elections reflect the will of the voters, where public servants serve the public, not private financiers. Real reform starts with rejecting the myth that money is speech and reclaiming our government for the people it was meant to serve. Thank you.